Howdy ho. Howdy, howdy ho. How's it all going? Oh, that's all broken. I'm gonna need to have to fix that. Oh, I've had armor open this entire time. Oh no. That's not healthy. Hey, hey, hey. We're here with Zomboid. Zomboid! It's been a while. Played Midgeon. And that's loud in my ear, but that's good. It means it works. Reloading lure. Yeah, so I need to figure out what the long-term goal of this save is. So there's probably going to be a bit of map painting today. But not in the classic Paradox strategy style of map painting, but in the... Gonna get a notepad out. I'll probably use, like, the north side of the Ohio as a notebook. Because I need a more permanent solution to a lot of my problems. We are in minor pain, we are peckish. This given weird vibes. How so, Adu? How so, Adu? Muscle strain, that's why. No, it says Project Zomboid for me. I'm pretty sure it's on Project Zomboid. It helps if I actually like have a right rate of thought. This. Yeah, we're here. On Project Zomboid. At first you thought it was going to be a Project Zomboid mod in Armor 3. You say it. One of the best ops we've definitely done on Cool Hole. It was more or less close to a year ago now. It was a Project Zomboid themed one where we were like the National Guard going into the initial infection of Knox County. It was very good. Just trying to get myself in the right situation in this corner. It probably hadn't updated since earlier, since that was what the actual op was earlier. Any independence movements today? Not really. It is kind of dead on arrival right now. Without getting too much into politics, no one really knows what they're doing. Is basically how I can summarize British politics right now. The Conservatives give a big announcement, but they don't know if they're gonna be like having the same leadership in a month's time. Labour keeps fumbling the ball. Greens stay small. The alt-right somehow continues to grow. I'll be playing definitely some spooky games a bit closer to Halloween, so give it say over a week, and then some spooky games will be coming up. Alright, well, while we're having a wee yap, can I just make a sandwich? Don't know what spooky game for. Trying to use up all of my stale meat. Yeah, my person, they butter, or in this case, lard the sandwich after they've made the sandwich. So, what's going on? We've got a shotgun on our back. So a shotgun can go away. Water low, handy knife, redstone. Redstone can go away. Those bandolier can go away. In the duffel bag. More shotgun shells, 223s. The catalog can go away. Residence key with... I don't know if there's anything on that. No. On the key ring for the time being then. And we got an episode of Carzone. I'm guessing that we've already used that episode of Carzone. I need a rush. Carzone episode 3. We've not actually seen Carzone episode 3. That's pretty good. That's very handy actually, because mechanics is a skill that I'm looking on. Do I have soap anywhere here to make this quicker? No. Alright, let's see. This. See, this has... The toilet has 20 liters. The sink has 20 liters. The chrome sink has 20 liters. No, we'll wash using the toilet. And then we'll wash our stuff. Need what, 90? I'd used 18 liters, holy Christ. Or at least rush, we can't rush with the jacket. It would take 28 liters to rush. At least we rushed ourselves. Alright, map time. This is basically how it's been. Looted the tape store. Let's see. Still need sledgehammer. To get into there. I might have common sense installed, I can't guarantee it. If it's a self-storage over here. So that's worth looting. Seeing if there's a sledge or anything handy in there. That looks like another factory. But at the same time, it's just like looking for locations to loot. You! A Zomboid video, indeed. Then, let's see. Up here, we've got the military surplus. I really want to get a server of this up, but I don't want to get a server of this up if it's going to be like only 4 people on it. Like, if I can get a guarantee of like 8 people, or at least a short amount of time, it would be so fun. Like, even with 3 people it was really fun, but with just want it big enough so that everyone doesn't form one camp. Because I've told many a story, not really many, but I feel like I've told many a story about starting a camp down here and then Gibby and Nuclear joining. When I play Fist, but my cousins are playing for the past 3 years and calling me over time. You would have to play with them, be so annoying, waiting for them to get bored. But, I know, Panakin and, his arguably dynamic duo used to have it for family share, but then family got... Yeah. So, I think if timing works out, we can definitely, like, have some population, and if there's anyone you'd be interested in playing with, feel free to, like, if we got a server up, feel free to say to them. That's a good question. That man, he always keeps you waiting. Aye. But I need a long-term plan, which is the thing about single-player over multiplayer, is the fact that you actually need to, like, worry about the nighttime. So, let's see. Get note here. Long-term plan. So the idea is we need output needs permanent base need carpentry true. Ain't that a thing to add a be good to hide that. The thing about the mod players is that you basically, if I remember correctly, setting up a server with mods isn't difficult, but it is tedious, because every mod, if you go into the Zomboid workshop and go to any mod and go to the bottom of its description, it will have 2 mod ID numbers. And these are the local, like, ID number and the server-side ID number. And when you load mods onto a server, the way you do it is by referencing those ID numbers. So you basically need to make a mod list, compile all of the numbers, make them into an array, and then put it in. So, permanent base locations. You know what? We're gonna do a little bit of shenanigans. I'm gonna get Firefox open real quick. B42 map. And we're gonna make this big. Welcome to Build 42's map. There we can zoom in, actually see, like, the actual stuff. So right now we are literally right here. Also, fun fact, a lot of these buildings do not show any basements, because basements are technically randomly generated. Hello, Panakin. So right now, we got gas here with a generator. We got this building. For permanent base locations, we want to think about something a bit more permanent. Yep. So Brandenburg is new. I did pass through Brandenburg recently, and in Brandenburg you have this hurricane shelter, which I accidentally set off. The tornado shelter. These are things that exist now for these shelters. Who streams at 10 in the morning? That's just when the operation was. And those are more so to do with being recorded and streamed. It's just I've been given the green light to stream, so why not? But in Brandenburg we've got strip mall. Yeah, usually it's 11:30. to be real, but it was an hour early. Looks like for Brandenburg there's a lot of not construct. Oh yeah, I think like canonically a tornado's ripped through Brandenburg, and that's why it's looking like this. So we've got like tornado damaged, but a few dedicated. But yeah, not looking for like a suburb build. There is a boat. What's this over here? This is a penitentiary, so this is a prison. Prisons have a couple of benefits and a couple of drawbacks. So prisons, the benefits are you've got a lot of space, you've got a lot of furniture to take apart. This one also has a courthouse attached. You have a lot of greenery. You usually have a couple floors. So that's what it looks like. Does this one have a basement? It does. They've got a bit more storage down here, some solitary cells. And there'll be an armory somewhere. So they usually hold a lot of ammunition right here. Array in through 2 security doors. And the thing is, we've usually a couple hundred people. And we'll need to... Can you, like, find where the tornado took all of them? No idea. But, usually need to kill a decent chunk of zombies. There's also a airport over here. Don't think that leads to much, though. We got some cabins out in the woods, like the boarding school. Not the worst location, got a good courtyard. It's all rolled in, that's pretty good. Looks a bit overgrown. There's probably a few hundred zombies here. If it would be a journey to sort out. It's near a... To get into it would be a mission because you gotta go through the dirt path. There's a damaged road. Got farmsteads. Somewhere over here does mean, however, that we got a lot of green space. What's this over here? This is a steel factory. Fair enough. Ekron. How about Ekron? Ekron has huge field. Often shouting out to me in Ekron. It's probably not bad to loot. Community center. Got a fire station. Always worth raiding a fire station. Axes are tremendous. I'm gonna need a lot of weapons and particularly a lot of bullets to clear a town. Irvington. I think it's like the only town which has a diagonal road so far. Gas station, self-storage. Really good back to back. Time to go play Stardew. Legitimately, once you get situated and like cemented, you do just start playing Stardew in Zomboid school. No. Hard restore, that's handy to know. The idea is, well, like, you're probably gonna end up in a long save with a basin basically everywhere. So Ekron, it will probably be like the fire station. Brandenburg, I have already cleared the fire station. It isn't the strongest place to hole up. The tornado shelter probably is the most secure. But also you're not getting out of there without an issue. Something which works really well is places where you can knock out the staircase and it still have a way down. So you can put a rope down, like the fire station 2nd floor. And that turns into a good, at least workable base point. What's going on over here? We're floor free. No. So that does work out if I want to go back to Brandenburg. We've been in Riverside. We need Sledgehammer to get into the police station. I do want to clear out. I marked it earlier. Where is it? Right here, we've got the army surplus. Right here. It has a high potential of ammunition. It might not be as mobbed as it used to be. March Ridge has potential. Because March Ridge has... Where is it? March Ridge and Rosewood, because Rosewood has a huge prison. Absolutely huge potential for a base, huge potential for ammunition. Good thing to raid in general. Rosewood also have a good fire department. Then March Ridge is a military town. Gas station. Hello, hello, how's it going? Just looking around, figuring out a long-term basing solution. But bunker's new, not had a look through that yet. Would need a sledgehammer. These are all boiling down to sledgehammer. I know that Muldra's had a glow up as well. I've not seen modern Muldra. As for Muldra, there's storage here. Storage has the benefit of coming with it. Looking at Build 42 map. Looking at Build 42 map because behind us we got Build 42 open. Trying to figure out, looking around a bit, seeing what potential locations there are for basing. Because right now I'm just holed up in a Riverside suburban house. Right here. And Riverside is pretty clear. I could go anywhere in Riverside at any given time and not really run into zombies. Apart from maybe down here in the gated community. Gated community is not a bad shout for Riverside as well. Not brave enough yet to actually make it into Louisville. With a house on the far top right. What, in Riverside? Top left, top right. The map in general. Far top right. Do you mean like the building what's off the map right here? That's Fort Knox. Right here you've got Fort Knox. It's not on this map, but if I can close this real quick and go back to Zomboid. You can't really see it here either, but yeah, you can. Right here, Fort Knox. So, right now it's just there. I'm guessing that in the long term they're thinking another map expansion to the east. I have heard rumours they may be thinking of a way of generating paths out to the east so that it's space for people to add for, like, if people add new townships via modding in the future, maybe not in any other current upcoming build numbers, to be able to have like roads built to generate through the forest. So I don't know. It's fair. It's an outer map feature. Right. Yeah, probably. If we're talking like 3 to 5 years time. Because like, if we are tremendously lucky, we get a multiplayer build of Build 42 like in the next 6 months. If we're tremendously lucky. What's in Rest Point? Gas station. They've got a tiny gas station, don't they? Biffo, pharmacy, laundromat, auto repair. Trigley, Gigamart. Firearms Emporium? But yeah, something rolled in or decently rolled in. There's a good gas station. Thinking. Yeah, I wish to. But for chances of that, I'm not leaving out hope, but I do wish. So I think what I want to do at least is go to the mill surplus. See if it's not too busy. And then get a bunch of ammo to clear out of town. And dump these on the floor temporarily. Bottles, though, I will fill. Then we'll attach it to the truck, and the truck itself will empty out stuff and put some fuel into. Well, we will put some fuel in probably. But we'll put some food into, which is a form of fuel for the person. I really do want to get the build 42 multiplier up, but, you know, that requires build 42 being ready. Right, so in here, we can take that out, we can take that out. Keep the respirator. We can take out the painting stuff. Broken stuff, keep the redstone in. Guns in. You have an event planned on that day for Zomboid with a handful of events with the RV mod. The RV mod's really fun. I have had a server up previously for build 41. And essentially rounded up with a huge camp down on Riverwalk Road right here. Started with me with a small caravan. And slowly it grew and grew and grew and grew. You can see if I can actually get a screenshot put onto OBS real quick to see what it turned into, because I think it's on one of the Discord's channels. Zomboid posting. It was basically a scrapyard by a time we had finished. Oh, I think that's pretty doable. Save image. How can I do this image? It was just like one side of it. One side of it. The fun thing is, this all started with the small caravan on the bottom left, which is hidden by chat. And then the funnier thing is only about 4 of those vehicles work. There's like 100 vehicles and only 4 worked. You all have to survive out death, and the problem is that if you're able to spawn together, that definitely helps out. The difficulty with people not playing before is definitely that unless that's set up, everyone's gonna just, you know, spawn in a suburb and die. You end up with one person being designated collector. Alright, what have I got on me? Right, I'm looking for non-perishable food and repairable stuff, so get you and you, get the batteries. We can take these out. Yeah. And I was saying this earlier, but the thing about Zomboid is that setting up mods isn't difficult. It's just really tedious. And basically figuring out your single player mod list and knowing that like the mods you list up don't actually break in multiplayer. And it's just like, gotta get to the workshop page for everything now. Why is there so many bullet bandoliers on the floor? There's none on the floor. Right. Yeah, this engine got a bit bunged up. Suddenly hot. Yeah. Nothing in here I really need. I can take the baseball bat. And the hatchet. Go on the journey in-game tomorrow. And then you do remember to turn the light off. What's that on the table anyway? Empty bottle. 2-litre bottle. Crowbar as well. Let's not forget the trusty crowbar. Where did that screwdriver go? Backpack? I'm so lost. What? Also gas can. Empty, so I'll just place it. I didn't pick one up. Belt right? Yes. And now I've got a couple hours to kill, so I guess I can get Carzone on. Still pretty early in, the skills are still pretty low. Aiming has went up tremendously because shotguns and a lot of bullets were really lucky. I'll have a check downstairs to see what ammo's in the basement. But getting to mechanics would be nice. And it was very nice. Off. I have not played that. I actually don't really know much about it. I've not really seen much Build 42 stuff at all. Apart from the dev blogs like a year ago. What ammo we got down here? 44 mag, 556, 556, 45, 38, 38, 223. We can take the 223. I should look into that. Is it innate or is it a mod? It's a mod, isn't it? Story mod. Yeah, I should look into it. Perhaps when I inevitably kick the bucket in this run, If it remote player, you would have used that, but it's single player only. Tragic. I think I can finish off the rest of that stale meat. Even in B71. Desert Eagle is 50k. I will say that I've been using a lot more cooking in build 41. And in build 42. Cooking has been a lot more handy. In build 41, somehow I was able to get by with very little cooking. Alright, let's connect this up. I'm imagining that the chance of us running across a generator close to the mill surplus is pretty good. I'm imagining that in build 42, due to different different heat map, it's not, the amount of zombies is going to be substantially different. I think I'll take the Kentucky 60, and then I'll go up the Phallus back road. And the bingo, well not bingo, bingo's bad. We're good on fuel. Trying not to hit everything on the road. Great thing about the mod is that you have 5 or 6 days before the zombies appear. Oh! That does sound interesting. I've actually never played with like the NPC mods as well. I should give that a bash. I do need to just go back into build 41 and just try another really modded game. But right now, for Hearthstone 42, at least giving it a good bash. Though not really interacted with the animal mechanics. You know, I've accidentally ran over rabbits. And I've seen deer. Uh-huh. Keep that in mind if I remember it by the time I have a look at it. Alright, so is it going to be a merge onto Kentucky 60? Or not? Probably not, actually. Yeah, we're like halfway to the merge. The thing about being outside of town. Play it maybe next week if you have time. Have to keep an eye out. Oh, I hate turning at bad angle. Always a brown pants moment. My god, what that? Oh! Trailer was having none of that. I miss me some Auto Sars trailers. Alright, answers on to Kentucky 60. Now just cruise control that. There's some deer. An old-fashioned open the window to see another 20 meters. But what I have noticed, and I've mentioned this, is in Build 42, it seems like there's a lot less wrecks on the road. Yeah, it's trying its best to wriggle out the way. It does not like going at 90. This is a long road. I mean, yeah, perhaps. But who's gonna stop me? There's a fun angle. I feel like the perk that means you can sleep less is a double-edged sword. Because I've got a perk on, and I've never, like, woken up at a decent time. The latest I've woken up has been like 6:30, and I've been falling asleep at like 12:30. And like the alarm set on the watch for like 7:30. Yeah, it's a lot less temperamental since I've put it to cruise control 70. Oh, people. Where is that place? I have a little gander, but I'm not gonna go looting. Mad Den. Oops. Not even like a path in from here. You know, like take an off ramp. Oh, I missed out on doing my jumping jacks last night. Mad Dan's Den, billboard. You gotta For your journey, you're gonna need a plan of, or like dark jokes. I'm from the UK, we live on dark jokes. As long as it's TOS compliant. You know, no dark joke was gonna, you know, nuke me. Alrighty. Let's go. Is this my off-ramp? Yes. What are the three things that Ireland and Germany have in common? Tell me what are the three things that are in common between Ireland and Germany. Then just follow this 103 up, yep. I've seen something move, it was just a shadow. Oh, there goes two more rabbits. They're both proud of a beer. They have a long history of potatoes. And both blew up London. Yeah. Yeah. This is very true. Very true. You know, it seems to be a very common, denominator. When something's not going your way, you bomb London. Maybe I should do that. But God forbid, that means I have to get to London. Ooh, a big trailer. Is it a big trailer or is it like an agricultural or like horse trailer? It seems like a horse trailer. Oh, it's got space for animals, I see. Or take a key ring. Both are good options indeed. Visit in Poland too. Over lads on tour, gotta visit Poland. That classic joke of, you know, a German growing up, you know, driving past the Polish border with like, you've been asking questions like name, address, occupation, 9, just visiting. Like being asked if you have any previous criminal convictions trying to emigrate to Australia. I didn't know it was still a requirement. And so it should be a sharp left coming up. Pumpkin's loaded. It really is. Tragically so, but it really is. That's national history made up by... Shit. Made up through the actual blood of the people from there. Statistically it is due for the other one. Isn't it as well, if it's Sweden and Denmark have like statistically rent to war with each other the most out of any two countries? I think there's been a lot of really short wars between Sweden and Denmark. And then there was the two Italian city-states would went to war over a bucket. Which was more, you know, a couple mobs from each city raiding the coffers of the other in an actual war, but it's still funny. Yeah, gotta win for Flame War. God. Asymmetrical warfare, definitely for war of the future. That, no, that's just a normal backpack. There's a lot of bozos over here, fuck. What a quick getaway. Perhaps I should rethink my strategy. Get far enough away that I can change my loadout. You can go away. You can go away. You can go into the left. You take 223, you take 308. I have them both with me. Got some 308, I've got a lot of 9mm. A decent amount of 308. No problem. Where'd that crowbar go? Alright, give me a bullets bandolier. Firefighter axe in. And open it in, 2 to 3 can go away. That was quick. Caffeine pills, one of them can be put away. They both can be put away. We'll eat a bag of chips. Nice. .308. It's pretty good. I don't have my ×2 scope. I don't know how to put the ×2 scope on without mods. 23 bullets. 11:26. No, it is 21:26. 9:26. Close that window. Yeah, PM. Tell you what, this gun's gonna be good for my reloading. Yeah, we've not came off daylight savings either. Not yet. Come off daylight savings in a couple of weeks. I find the, like, Central European time zone, or well, the European time zone funny because, like, most of Europe's in the same time zone, aren't they? Like, from Spain to Poland. Yeah. That was a quick panic. I have to turn around in this dirt. There's the muscle fatigue. Yeah. Oh. See how that's worked. I don't like crushing through zombies, I like to keep my engine good. But leaves a lot of them on that road. God, it's like it's done nothing. Aye, new plan. Not for 308 rifle. Not great against zombies. Of course I hit the only stop sign. Driving over people is like really effective now, but I still hate it. Right, so I think I've got like 100 shotgun glass. I don't know if that's the right answer. I don't have any bourbon on me. Or any whiskey. Any vodka. That would have been a good answer as well, but also I may burn down everything. I put away for 3008. No, for 308. Give me 5th. Give me that. And give me that. I've got the M9. I've got 150 odd, but no, I've got 500 bullets for the M9. That might be usable. Do I, however, have my magazines on me? Because it's no use using that if I don't have the magazines. Yeah. Yeah. Work boots. Ooh, ear protectors. Piece of tape. Yeah, I've left all of the magazines of the M9 in the other car. Ooh. What you got on you? A screwdriver. Yeah. I'm one of the better drivers I know. It doesn't mean I'm a good driver, it means I'm one of the better drivers I know. Wrong button? I've seen people flip a car where it shouldn't be flippable. Oh, gas station here, that's handy. I hate this angle. I love axe. I love axe up. A zombie bugged into the car. It was amazing one time in the multiplayer I had. We went into, I want to say, Rosewood. In Rosewood there was... Motherfucker. There was two cars that spawned on top of each other and made it impossible to access either one. I'd never seen it before, it was impressive. Muscle fatigue. Bad muscle fatigue. He's got a shotgun. He's got a 2 to 3. Oh no, that's the other person. Unload. And rack it. And unequip it. And drop it. Oh, sickness coming on. Oh, oh, bad smell. Sometimes find decent things in here. These should go here. This can get eating. Man. Not gonna fight that. There should be some non-perishable food in the gas station. We can wait on the gas station for a little while. One man wearing army surplus hunting slash hunting gear. Jerky. Gum, plunkies, gas, tire pump. Yeah, I'm always down to know something funny. Oh, you were dead. Alright, we got a little bit of save time. Melted and rotten. Paper bag. Scratch ticket to route. Out of gas sign. Cool. You need to spend for some new Oh wait, are you for a server, are you actually like locally hosting? Ooh, soap. I mean, that's one way to do it. But yeah, that is tragic. I don't ever call it funny, but I would call it tragic. Extinguisher. Chocolate candy. Majieska. Granola. Braga. Spent a lot of time setting it over. Debian, it's a pain, but now you can... Yeah. I mean, it has its benefits, definitely. Are these tapes? Brochures. Harris in the Rain, Dead Wrong. Dog Goblin. Magazine, Small Pop. Waters. Rotten Food, Chips. I can relate to that. Definitely relate to that. Right, how long does it take for this to dissipate? I left the engine on that entire time. I should have turned the engine off. I'm wasting fuel. Leaving it on neutral. Alright, let's see. How are you looking? Not the greatest. How are you looking? Not the greatest. That's one on the back. We've got a redstone in the back, so I would give it a sharpen as well if it needs it. Mildly encumbered. Well, if I put the hatchet array... Still encumbered. County offices. You managed to eject an Ethernet controller. Ooh. That is... I won't cry, and I won't laugh. And I was a young wee pup of a fella. I managed to brick my, like, first motherboard by trying to overclock it. That was fun. Managed to get it replaced under warranty, though. I am since a smarter person when it comes to computers. You only make that mistake once. Is that a big knife or a machete? Don't be a bread knife. A meat cleaver. I got my hopes up. What's in the county offices? Just office space stuff? You can't open these windows, can you? I can give it a bash. Ooh, microwave. Dish towel. Coffee. Coffee. Oh, no problem. I forgot where my drink was. Thank you for reminding me. Gold stapler. Bookshelf, what's in you? Paperwork, junk. What about a new paperwork? Green Hawk. Empty vending machine. Bleach, rat poison, rubber gloves, pliers, chisel. Nothing in fair for the toilet if I need to refill anything. Take the chisel. Was there something to do? I was gonna say Ryle rating for this to clear up, but it didn't clear up. Why the fuck does your alarm work? How? How it's been out? Will it run on? How? What system is that running on? Actually, it's not. I don't think it's the worst thing in the road because other zombies are gonna be attracted to that. That means I can like sneak around. Just stay over here for a while, making sure no one's gonna come too close to me. When it stops ringing, which is now, that was a lot less than I expected it to ring. But honestly, what? I thought the power was like county-wide. But like, I've only had 2 alarms go off since the power's went out. One of them I feel like is understandable because it was the Brandenburg hurricane shelter, or tornado shelter. I feel like that at least makes sense. Like, it would have its own, like... Yeah, no. It's set for 7:30 AM. But that one I don't think makes a lot of sense. What I will say is the zombie behavior in build 42 is a lot more lenient to discovery. A lot harder to attract a horde. Not what I'm looking for. Oh, it's still in good condition. Okay, it's still sharp. The auto mod? Oh! Because I've got a shared chat, I didn't actually see if I was flagged. One second, I can un-auto mod that. That makes sense. I think it's just because it's a lot of profanity together. But yeah, I used to always turn the alarm off. Especially in multiplayer. You don't really need it in multiplayer. Because there's like no sleeping. Oh, that's a lot of zombies. Alright, let's fin it and then run. Man. Axe skill, I love you. What are you even at? Axe 1! No, it's fine. Not great. Anywhere near the scale where, like, strong moderation like that is really required. Gonna need to take a break from killing. The changes made having weapon skill, which is hard to get, and having strength, super important. To like fight like it's build 41, you basically need weapon 10, strength 10. Come on. Damn. I am super winded. Super winded. A lot of muscle strain. But that's one group of zombies gone. How's the axe looking? Still in very good nick. We can go back to the gas station, get some food. Or not. Really have to try a wealthy armor service going to run on your server now? A good question. You got anything in particular you wanted to run on armor? Oh, I was incredibly out of breath. No. Yes. I should start being a bit more careful with what I eat. I don't want to end up with overweight. I'll take some peanuts too. Have you had Windows before and the RAM just kept filling up to the max? Now you don't have a stupid Windows RAM management problem. I'll try it out. Nice. Nice. Oh! Save my stamina. Save my muscle fatigue. Burn down house. Drag back to this corner real quick. Get this guy, see if we can have a look at this newspaper truck and... Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to help stress test it, but I could probably help come across. Wrench. A vehicle key. Which means, let's see how the engine is. And if there's any fuel in it. Engine good, fuel nada. But I do have a gas can of fuel. So I could see a sacrificial truck in the works. I could see a sacrificial truck in the works. Give it a couple liters. 1 or 2 liters. And try to just crash into some people. It's in better nick than my current one, but I don't want to put everything across. Add gasoline. Give it about... that much. Should be about 5 liters. No problem. Oh, thank you for popping by. Good luck with your server. And have a good night yourself. Need to fill that bottle. Ciao. Oh, let's see if I can get some water here as well. I can get some water here because there's water, right? And mayo. Lime soda. Whereabouts was it? Right here. Getting sleepy? Fuck. Yes, I know I'm uncomfortable. I don't know why I'm red. I've started running. People over. The one I run over is one I don't have to kill with my hands or with my guns. Quickly runs up here. Yeah, let's just do a loop around here. Fuck. That was super quick. Not at all what I wanted. Right. Running, 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 running. Right. So I think I killed like 10 people. Well, I'll say people if they're zombies. You get what I mean. How close am I to Axe 2? Nowhere near. If it kills or if it hits would upgrade the skill. Also think, can you get axe up by chopping down trees? Asking for a friend. well, you leveled up. Mechanics, fitness, stick in your mouth. Well, rest. Nope, just sleep. What I got over here? I can put the tape up the back. You need for gum, I guess. 223 308 99 99 9mm battery, antidepressant, caffeine pill, sleeping pill, meat stick. Brick catalog. Did I add anything to my map? Or was that actually just a book? Actually just a book. Baseball bat. What is my long blunt? Non-existent. Axe is better. Maintenance good. Let's not sprint if we don't have to. How are we looking on for axe anyway? Maybe not for craft recipe. Yeah, with the craft recipe. I guess nothing needs sharpened yet. This car. We do not have... Oh, we do have a key. Survivors welcome to join us. Always need food and guns and stuff. Kills some kudos. Brochure for the International Airport. Handy. So we got a key. How does the engine look? Battery is at a good rate, good enough state to kill people with. Gas add. These ones are bash. They're more than half free. It'd give me an excuse to continue getting axe. The zombies we kill now, every zombie becomes easier to kill later. I'll check something as well. Axe is currently at 58. 58.6. 59 for every hit. You had a backpack. We'll take the water bag. So we save like 1.5 to 2 per zombie. Pass the fatigue back. We're not in heavy strain. I think we can do it too. Zombie here, zombie over here. Zombie here. Come on out. I dwindled. Let's keep going like that. Yep, this is working. More than the other one. Or it may have been the fuel. Yeah, let's get out of array. That car is very handy. That car could use more fuel. Two, three, four. Halfway fair. I should have brought a generator. Would have been a smart move. I think there's like a non-zero chance of a generator in here. But it is pretty low. Oh, you? I know I'll put you in here. Where's the flashlight? The Wilden one's in here. That's good to know. I'll leave it on the floor. That would be fantastic if I did. Got a hose. But I'll need to find another vehicle with fuel. Both one of these could have fuel. One of these could have fuel and being good, Nick. One of these could have a full gas tank in the back. Tire iron. Empty pop. Got a card for Albo right. Raver. Zombie and Fair. Franklin Rollin. Open the trunk. Empty gas can. I don't think there's gonna be a... I don't think there's gonna be a... whatchamacallit? Generating Fair. It's too dark to read. Not gonna have any luck in here. And no, but I'm not gonna really get the fuel out. Yep, fuel pump has no power. A good place to check out with actually sunlight. Another option would be to just drive a truck into it and use a headlight. Which I'm surprised I never thought of. And it does nothing. Okay, let's have a look. See just how many zombies are still up at surplus. We should be getting close to clearing it. Duffel bag or bigger bag? Duffel. More duffel bags isn't bad, I could take it. Is there anything in it? No. But I will grab it and I will put it in boot. Because that's handy for taking stuff between inventories. Will want to get strength up to 6 where possible as well. What's in here? This has taken my curiosity and my attention. Need a welding torch to disassemble it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then with whatever groups up there. I'm definitely taking in 5. I don't miss my swing multiple times. Feels like big fatigue? Nope, just fatigue. Big fatigue now. Yeah, it feels like 5 zombies is a bit much. Let's see how you're looking now. Still in pretty decent nick. Could use a machete. Machete would go real hard. That's probably in Louisville. No, it's in March Ridge. Food and guns. Sounds good. Sounds really good. Grab some more snacks while we let the limbs recuperate. Chips and plunkies should do the trick. And take some painkillers. Oh, there's my flashlight. See what's around me. Clear, 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 clear. There's still a dozen up here. They've all clumped up, which is good. Gonna go for far right-hand ray. Kill this guy, go around. See how many are still up here. Attracting 3 wouldn't be so bad. Okay, this is a lot more than I expected on this side. That's good. Very good. Very good. Very good. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Ah, there's a lot. There's a lot of them. If I don't reach like Axe 2 or 3 by the time I'm done here, it will have been a tragedy. God, we're 2/3 to Act 2. It would be fantastic. I do want to check the store, but I don't want to attract people by banging on it. How's looking? Sharpness low. I should be able to sharpen it. Alright, let's get it sharpened. Get a rest. Got high strain. That's about as much as I would be able to sharpen it. Which is fine. Condition still good. Give it half an hour. What do you mean I don't have a keys? Where'd I put the keys? That would be really bad if I lose the keys. Let's check the side seats. It's a new crisis. How can I lose the keys? Thinking could be unfair. Am I drowsy? I've been up since like 3, but still. Gas. Got a card. I would take the tire iron while I'm here. How could I lose the keys? Surely a step van. I think that's the right keys. Tire iron go in. Yes. Sleep a little bit. Jeez, how long do you need sleep? We've dissipated a bit, but there's still a lot of them. What are you? Nothing I need to know anymore. Clear these guys out, I can use this as a little FOB. What you got in you? A resistance to dying is what you got, a fillet knife. Food low, water low. I've got a water skin, however, I'll use that. Do I already have muscle fatigue? Neck pain, that's because I've been sleeping in a chair. Neck pain gone. Got a shotgun. And an M9. And I want to rack that too. And then I want to put that in the container. Shotgun would be the easiest way to clear all of these guys, definitely. I probably have enough bullets for it, but it's if anyone else shows up, I don't want to deal with. Two more. $120. If we can move out of the smell a bit. Extremely red. Well, if it is July, we can probably take the hoodie off. Let's wring out red clothes. Anything else red, or is it just me? Yeah, the jacket's even better, Dave. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 31. Potentially a minimum of 31 Zombozos. See if I can attract the more perceptive of them first. I need more water. The good thing I've got sports bottles. And that's about as much as I want to push it in one fight. At level 1. I have more of them. And that will be at level 2. Death by 1,000 cuts. Death by 1,000 axe cuts. Still sad that like half my the mods I've tried to put in aren't working. I don't know why that is. I'm gonna need like a Zomboid mod expert for build 42 to show up and tell me what I'm doing wrong. Oh no, you don't. smashed over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was dangerous. That was super dangerous. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 25? 2 down here. 3 over there. Fifth corner of Alice. Gonna be relatively clear. Now back in the day, back in build 41, you would have just attracted all of the zombies and just went hog riled from beginning to end. But tactical is the new flavor. Alright, so I've 6 of them. But I will feel safer if 6 less of them. Son of a bitch. No depth perception when fighting south. How's our sharpness looking anyway? Handle's looking poor. How's our muscle strain? We are strained. Alright, we'll throw this one away, so that we can get maybe a repair on it later. Grab a new one. Could definitely use like a hand axe. Need more hatchets. What if you get hatchets at a lumberyard? I know you can get, you know, all of the axes, all of the fire axes at fire stations, and they are well worth it. Evidently, that's what we've been using. And evidently, it's working really well. Maybe 6 more kills for Axe 2. When we get around here, is when the weapon really hits its stride, I reckon. Well, let's get something to eat. That one's in not bad condition. Still pretty sharp too. Realistically, I should see if I can peel a few away from the big group. I can do this group in 2 fights, it would be perfect. I don't want to attract every one of them. Got 1. Maybe 2. Maybe 3? No. Alright. Okay, he wasn't dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Muscle strain. That was 4 of them. I'll take these 3 down here, then fat out. Loop through the alley back to the car. Rest up an hour. Very good. I might as well take this guy in here too. There you go. Why do we have just a tiny bit of light? Hat sponge. Denim shirt. Not entirely not useful though. Be very useful if there's a new leather jacket in here. Man can dream. Oh, just lumber shirts. Ah well. You can get this open now, though. Alright, how's our muscle fatigue? Fatigued. About 150 more kills for the next level of axe. Then we should be able to park up at the surplus. The last major group with a couple of straggling groups around. Guy here, a couple guys up the top. Maybe a few guys on the road. That's enough of you I've attracted. See how a level of axe changes this. Very nice. Doesn't change my recovery, I don't believe. I think it's strength what affects the recovery. But does affect our fatigue per hit. And on a good day I could actually take all of those in a single fight. And is, yeah, definitely a lot faster as coming back without even fast forwarding. Come up a little bit more. Hello, how you doing? Hope you're enjoying yourself. Yo!
Cockano just followed.
Thank you so much. Hope you're enjoying your time. Welcome to the endurance one that is clearing out surplus in build 42. God, I love muscle fatigue. I mean, I do respect it though. Plus we all had to run away. Get you smashed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Definitely a lot more wieldy. Now a quick rest in the car. Now a quick rest in the car. Give it about 1 hour. Right, so I still have a flashlight in the bag. There's still a few guys in the surrounding space. We do have a knocked out light window over here. I don't want to go too deep. I do want to clear the immediate vicinity. Or here. None in the woods. Evidently, none in the woods. 6 here, actually. More than 6. Get greedy. Alright, rough. 3 more. Well, I'm waiting on them to see if I can get into the boot of his car. I cannot. But I can get into here. Cheroot, beer, plastic bag. No keys. What's the government? He's got a screwdriver. Nice. What did he have in him? Can opener. My condolences. Alright. Flashlight time. This has been picked apart. Aiming book? Hell yeah. Hunting knife, jerry can. Aiming, hunting knife, leather, water bag, harp, Military watch. What does the military watch do? Doesn't have an alarm, is what it does. Well, no reason I can't read both. Radios. How about for gear? T-shirt. T-shirt urban. Jackets. We have good protection foe. And the poncho may come in handy for if it gets rainy. Sleeping bag, very good. Military backpack. Yes. Well, actually, let's put the duffel bag out here. I meant out here. We can get this all put back in. Put the duffel bags in the bag. Military bags, duffel bags, I'll take. I'll take the water bag too. The sleeping bag. Looks like it's just all empty ammo boxes. At least on this side of the counter. Yeah. Can I pick up a tent? You can sleep in the tent. I don't feel safe about sleeping in that tent right now. Nothing in that military case. Nothing in there, nothing in there. Let's grab some food. Needs to unpack the place and pack a place in a tent to increase sleeping comfort. I need to figure out how to make a tent, but there is tarps in there. I believe you can make a tent with tarps and sticks. You can look up at the recipe after. Ginger ale. We'll take the aiming book. We'll take the jerry can. Not the aiming 1 for, we'll take the aiming 3. Take the leather bag. Alright, we got some boxes of ammunition in here at least. Reloading book. More boxes of ammo, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good for the plunder. More. What was that? Hatchets? Yes. Redstones? Yes. Shotguns. M37 uses 38 special. Magnum uses 44. Got Automag. M1911 Auto. Bullets Bandolier. American Homesteading, Cropping for Cash. I mean, it would be handy to read. Trapping, definitely worth taking. more bullets, fluff gun case, military gun case, fishing, reloading, or ammo. In the toilet, not much. In the office, not much. You're much happier looting at the daytime. But anything in the tent. He has shoulder holster, beret, sweater, army pants, and military boots. Here, hunting vest, khaki. Then the other tent. Nothing. Right. I think get some duffel bags out. Fill up on the ammo. And see if I can't get the van filled up. And then return on to our temporary home. If we have a space for it all. We might. At the very least. Where's our duffel bags? Let's start bagging stuff out here. Trophies into the first duffel bag. At least get the rate reduction. Right, so that's duffel bag 1. Got 2 more so far. That is 17, 15, 12. We'll keep the food out. Why does nothing want to go in here? Oh well. Put that back and put back. There's more duffel bags in here. Ammo containers. Is that a good idea? Can I put an amp? Right, time to find out. You have a 50 reduction, you have a 50 reduction, but you can carry more. Oh. Drop those there. Get you put into my right hand. into my right hand for primary. And then inventory management. I can put you into a duffel bag. I can take you out of a duffel bag. We'll just use the heavy cases, the bulky cases. And you're practically full. Then this one, get as many as I can. Can I fit any of you in? No. Then thieves can go. And I've got more hard cases out here. Can use. Put in trunk. I can unequip this now. Put it in my bag. Where'd my other one go? Did I only pick one of them up? I have a shotgun, shells away. Everyone's in the bandolier, but nothing stopping me from... at all. Drink some pop. Find the big ammo boxes. I can encumbrance capacity. Okay, that's how it works. See if there's any more bags I can take. Ooh, camping first aid kit. Ooh, medical satchel. Nothing in them. Medical satchel is worth picking up though. That's a 12 unit. Reloading. The trauma bag. That's worth picking up. That's basically a duffel bag. Two more satchels, worth picking up. Jerry can will be worth picking up. Two more satchels. On the ground. A satchel. And inside all of here, got a bulky ammo container. And I forgot about these. Then a military satchel. No, it's a protective military case. He's got a gas mask. What's his trunks? Swim trunks and scuba. Scuba with... Scuba would probably be handy for a more urban area. Could use a torch in here. Drop these all. I only picked one of them up. Right, that's full. 12 units. Everything short of the cartons will go straight into the bags. What do you mean you can't fit anything in? And I'll pick some up. You can come in. And I'll equip one in primary and one in secondary. Trust me, I'm a doctor. These need to go into the boot. Don't fit in that boot, they need to go into this boot. And we can fit a little bit more. I could use some of those to help increase the storage a bit more. I see where I can move him. It's a case of max amount of units in a single tile. Primary. Secondary. Now this mildly affects your health, but does this affect your strength? Seem to be under the impression that being encumbered helped your strength in some way. Personally, I think it makes sense. Right, let's get some of those boxes. See if we can't help out the storage situation. Let's get the last carton from here as well. We can figure this out in a moment. Six, 8, 7, 5. Heavily unencumbered does, yes. Also affects your health. God, I'm so encumbered with it doing nothing. And a bit of food. Got a trauma bag full of food and medicine. I guess there's no trauma bag. Unless I've already got a full. Nope, trauma bag's here. Yeah, may as well just get everything I can in there. That didn't save me much space. They fall. Not great. I save some space. Not really. How much space is around the side seat? 20. So I can put one box of ammo in there. One carton even. The shotgun shells are probably more handy than the 5.56. So I'll grab the satchel. Put it onto the side seat. And then grab the shotgun shells. Grab the 5.56. I guess I'll grab 2 of these. And then we got a carton of 9mm and a carton of shotgun. Carton of 9mm probably is worth bringing. I can probably get that into the backpack. Shotgun's definitely worth. But it's finding somewhere to put it. I actually think about it this way. If I take the shotgun shells out, take that out, shotgun shells in, I save myself some space. I can put the 9mm in. I inventory Tetris, you know? In the glove box, am I able to throw it out? Not really. The big glove box. Yeah, I can actually get away with getting a lot in there. In that case, bring that back, put that in, drop the pop can, and then the shotgun shells can go inside the military backpack. I am not encumbered. I've got everything from that room. So there's still a bit of loot left. I can... as well as note more bullets and guns here. Have a snooze. If there's any water I can steal. There will be at the gas station. I should pick up the books too while I'm here. Don't need aiming 1. Encumbrance 4. hunting knife. Empty. Harp. Grab one of them. Boots, got scarf. Grab one of them. Grab the patterned one. Shirt. Reloading 2. How close am I to leveling up reloading anyway? I mean, it's still worth it. Take that too. Empty jerry can. If a space would take the empty jerry can. And then here we had have a trauma bag. Good to know. Aiming free. We keep our trauma bag for when we return. Take the boonie hat too. We can take a lap into the gas station for some food and some water. That car's in good condition as well. Take the Phelps of water. And we'll take the cola. I guess we won't take the cola. It's a 2-liter cola. We'll put the cola away. Yes, we're fine with just water. Our journey is right... Gotcha. Not taking the back road, though, just take the highway. Loaded with munitions. Finding a truck would be nice to come back with. West cap out at 70, I don't want the trailer to spin out and rip off. Ooh, migration. And we basically just follow this until the cows come home. But I'm gonna need more different types of guns. You know, the 308 rifle, the 22, the long 22 rifle, 9mm, You need a bit more. Need something what is going to burn for a 5.56. What I need. Some sort of actual rifle. Need to get backbend, need to get the other weapons. I don't even have the storage to store this all. You could work on carpentry and get some basic crate. But we're not setting down. Like, Ram basing is not even where I want to be basing. I could maybe work towards setting myself up at the self-storage outside of Rest Point. No, outside of Riverside. That might not be too bad. So close enough to use that fuel. Plenty of different rooms. Hopefully common sense is working and I'm actually able to use a crowbar to open stuff up. I think I might do as a temporary base. Get myself about 200 kills. I talk about 4 days. 2 levels of axe, very nice. Definitely need to work on the strength. And maybe a case of keeping up with workout. I do have dumbbells and barbells. Probably worth actually using them. Fitness. Reduces exhaustion. Like, one reduces exhaustion, one reduces muscle fatigue. Right now our muscle fatigue is a greater worry than our exhaustion, but they're both very much an issue. But strength definitely is a priority. Also nimble would be handy. Apart from that, crafting raves, getting carpentry up. We do have the skill book already read for it. Finding carving too. Ripping apart some vehicles. Wonder if ripping apart clothes still works the way it worked. At least get reloading 2 red. Alright, we're getting close. The next off ramp. Oh, it's not a ramp, it's the at grade crossing. Oh, at grade. At was close. I almost fucked this vehicle. Alright, this is where we get a little bit lost. Follow it till the first major left. Got it. If anything comes on the emergency broadcast while we drive back. a forecaster for weather or anything. So the first left with a little yellow median. Is it median? Is that the median? Whatever, the yellow line. Or the median, the thing like between pavement and the road. Rabbits. Deer. That's a factory. Means we're in the homeward stretch. So it should be the next left. Oh, that was sharp of an outlake. Slalom. I didn't crash into anything. It just didn't like me. It just didn't like me. Let's see if anyone's gotten a bit close to home while I've been gone. Yeah, for some guys over here. Right. Home sweet home. 10 o'clock at night. How's our generator looking? 75% fuel, we're still looking good. The jerry can could be good for fuel as well. Hey. I'm gonna call it there for today. Thank you everyone for showing up. Thank you Volcano for follow. It means a lot. And thank you for spending your time with me. We're not going to be back tomorrow. I'll be putting for real this time, because I have to get a schedule made tomorrow. And we'll be back on either Monday or Tuesday. Keep an eye out. Ciao everyone.